Audit quality systems, partner responsibilities. All partners and directors need to understand the quality management requirements that apply to their firm, and more importantly, how those requirements work in practice. The purpose of this training is to explain the key principles of audit quality management in a practical and understandable way. This course is designed to help partners and directors understand their responsibilities, how the system of quality management operates, how firm circumstances drive quality risks, and how all the components of the system work together. We are not going to focus on detailed legislation or technical wording. Instead, the focus is on understanding the bigger picture, because without that understanding, the system often becomes difficult to implement effectively. Audit quality failures can have serious consequences from a legal, regulatory, and reputational perspective. That is why quality management is not simply a compliance exercise. It is fundamental to protecting the firm, its engagement, and the public interests. Leave support firms throughout this process by helping identify actions, deficiencies, responses, and monitoring activities. However, responsibility for audit quality always remain with firm leadership and engagement partners. These are the main concerns we are seeing in practice. Audit methodology. Are firms actually applying it consistently? This is typically addressed through templates and file reviews. Knowledge and competence. Do teams really understand what is required? This is addressed through training. Keeping up to date. Standards change, expectations change. This comes back to ongoing training and communication. Efficiency versus quality. Are we doing the work properly or just quickly? This often shows up in file reviews. Audit engagement themselves. Are risks properly addressed? Is documentation sufficient? Again, file reviews are key here. Audit team mindset. This is a big one. This is where initiatives like Leaf's Mindset Kickstart course presented by Jannie Danhauser come in. Support structures. Are firms actually using the support available to them, including communicating with Leaf, and more importantly with each other? Non-assurance services in the same entity. This links directly to independence and is addressed through declarations and monitoring. Do these resonate with your firm? Is there anything here you are currently struggling with, or anything that you would add based on your own experience? Before we go any further, we need to get one fundamental point clear. Your firm's circumstances drive your quality risks. There's no such thing as a standard system of quality management that works for every firm. And this links directly back to what we just discussed. The concerns we are seeing across firms, whether it's methodology, documentation, independence, or team mindset, are all influenced by the type of firm you are running and the work you are performing. Let's make this practical. A sole practitioner will have very different risks compared to a multi-partner firm. A firm auditing listed or public interest entities will have higher complexity and scrutiny. A firm doing mainly owner-managed entities will face different judgment and documentation challenges. Some firms rely heavily on external support structures, while others are more internal. So the starting point is always this: what are our firm's actual circumstances? Because if you get this wrong, your risks will be wrong, your responses will be wrong, and ultimately your system will not be effective. And this is where partner responsibility is critical. You need to understand your firm well enough to identify the right risks and ensure your system of quality management is designed appropriately.